What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the DMA channel. Thank you guys for joining once again. Today's GFUEL flavor that we're going to be reviewing here today, guys, is going to be another collaboration of a video game, which I do know what it is, but I have never played it ever in my life. It's a very popular game, especially in the esports community, and it's going to be from the Tom Clancy series, Rainbow Six Siege, which is called Black Ice. As you can see right here, I have the sample packet. And yes, this did just recently get turned into a 2.0 formula, and as always, this is the original, this is not the 2.0, but I will show both tubs over here. In the first edition, I think you can see some of the Rainbow Six Siege characters in the front, like maybe 3 of them in the front, and having an icy decor in the background. And then the newer one, it's all kind of like more like black and like icy blue kind of background, with still some of the Rainbow Six Siege characters, I believe they're from Rainbow Six Siege, on the front, showing it off. And the flavor of Black Ice is going to be, I think, a Blackberry Pear Vanilla. That's a lot and sounds pretty delicious in my opinion. So this is going to sound pretty good, but who knows, things can change later on. So right now I have high hopes for Rainbow Six Siege Black Ice flavor. So let's get right into it. Black Ice has released of December 13th of 2022. So this flavor has been around for 3 years now. So it's pretty a little old, not too old where it comes to like 5 years or even 6, 7 years. Oh God, what did I just cause? But yeah, let's get right into the smell. I feel like I was gonna sneeze right there. But we're expecting a Blackberry Pear Vanilla smell. So here we go. I can get the Blackberry smell. It's been a long time since I had a Blackberry like type of flavor. I think I've already had it once. So I'm guessing that's the Blackberry, and I can get the vanilla. The vanilla is in there. I mean, right now the smell does smell pretty good. As always, you get the Blackberry smell and the vanilla, and then I'm guessing the pear too, because it does like that pear smell. When it kind of reminds me of is from Maiden's Blood, and it kind of smells exactly in that same area. So yeah, you're basically getting all 3 in there in the smell. Yeah, you can definitely get all 3 in the smell. So already a good sign on the powder smell for Black Ice Rainbow Six Siege. So let's pour into our shaker cup next. All right, guys, got my shaker cup ready to go, filled with water. Let's pour it in. And I should have noted that Black Ice's powdering for GFUEL is kind of different. It's kind of like a bluish like powder, not like your white one when you did that close up. But yeah, it's a little different. Sometimes they have a little bit of coloring in the powder. For example, like Miku's and all that, sometimes it's different. Even snow cones, most notably is Snow Cone 1. But oh my God, I already kind of like the coloring for this one. This is way different. Holy crap. It's like almost all blacked out. So yeah, I'm gonna shake this up for 6 seconds or so, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, got this up, shaking up for 6 seconds or so, and already, I'm telling you right now, I can't tell if the shake cup looks purple or black. But again, it should make sense if it's black in a way, because it is called Black Ice. And I did some research on why it's called Black Ice, the name for this flavor. Apparently it's like the almost kind of the rarest like skin for your gun for Rainbow Six Siege. But yeah, that's what I got from Google, okay? Blame it on Google AI. That's all I will say. But yeah, we're gonna pour it into a shaker, into our clear cup, just to give you a clear look on what the coloring is for Black Ice, but already looks purple, maybe black. Ooh, okay. You know what this kind of reminds me of? It's kind of like a darkish blue. It's almost like the Gatorade, like kind of like from grape blue kind of color. Kind of reminds me of that. Hopefully you guys can see that. Kind of reminds me of that. But it is a very different color. I've never seen this kind of color before. Probably the only one I'll probably say that has a kind of like the similar color to this is probably Venom's GFUEL flavor, which I have never had or even like tried it before. I have maybe tried the canned version, but nothing less. But yeah, that is the coloring for Rainbow Six Siege's Black Ice. So let's get the smell test for Black Ice. So here we go. Let's see if there's any distinct difference between them. So here we go. Okay, the vanilla is a lot more stronger in the shaker cup than in the powder. Yeah, so I say you get more of a distinct vanilla flavoring smell. And still that pear, you still get that pear smell. Like as always, I'm gonna reference the Maiden's Blood type of smell. And then maybe I can get the blackberry. Maybe the blackberry's in there, not sure. But again, it's mainly overpowered from the vanilla and the pear. But as always, the main event's always the taste test. So here we go, guys. This is Black Ice from Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. It's a blackberry pear vanilla. So here we go, guys. Cheers. Okay. 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 I think that's the beginning part, is the blackberry part. I think it's the blackberry part, but in a way, it's kind of combined with the vanilla. I don't know why. And then you get that pear. But right now, as of right now, from my taste point of view of Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege's Black Ice, I'm getting that blackberry taste, and it's kind of fusion with the vanilla, because you can definitely taste the vanilla in there. And then it starts going through the pear. So it's not in order like it said, like blackberry, pear, vanilla. You do get the blackberry combination with the vanilla, and then over time it's going to start going to that pear taste. I mean, right now it's kind of good. I'm kind of enjoying this kind of flavor, especially with the vanilla in it, because the other that was kind of disappointing with the vanilla edition was probably the Blue Bomber Slushy, which is blue raspberry vanilla. That was kind of like a weird one, but why did I drink it out of here? I don't know, but I do gotta drink this either way. But yeah, so far it's actually pretty good. I'm actually kind of I'm enjoying this. It's different in a way too. Yeah, this is pretty good. Not too bad for Rainbow Six Siege for its GFUEL flavor. Now I'm kind of interested in what they did with the 2.0 version, because as always, they might have a distinct difference between the original and the newer one. So this is probably a good eye-opening for me to look into the future of this flavor next time for 2.0s. But enough yapping on this one. Let's move on to the tier list next. Alright, so after taking a look at the tier list, guys, I gotta say this flavor, from the sound of it, did not disappoint. Honestly, this one did not disappoint. And it actually reached to the B tier section, which is going to be around the middle area of the B tier section. So yeah, I really think that this was a great flavor combination. I gotta say, with the blackberry and vanilla, it kind of fused together pretty well. And of course you get that pear tasting, which I am pretty familiar with. And it was good with watermelon, pear, lychee. So honestly, this is kind of my combination that I really like, and they did it pretty well. And now that since it got its 2.0 formula, now I'm kind of more interested in what difference it is between the original and the newer one. But yeah, it's a pretty great flavor. I like it. I can see myself drinking this a lot more. Definitely. I won't say it's in the A tier just yet. But for right now, I think it's pretty reasonable to put it into the B tier section, around the middle area. Because there's still a lot more flavors that I think I could prefer over Black Ice. But for this one, I do give its points for a great combination. Because again, just like cherry limeade, for example, well, that's a classic combination of cherry limeade. It had even balancing, but I just think the combination just did not work, where I couldn't enjoy it as much. But I still give it points for it being even. But with this one, you do get kind of that even balancing of the blackberry, the vanilla, and it's kind of fused together, and then you get that pear. So this is why it's deserving of a B tier. Even maybe in the future, if the 2.0 version really shocks me really well, then I would put this in the A tier, per chance. But for right now, I think it's reasonable to put Rainbow Six Siege Black Ice in the B tier category. But yeah, let's move on to its pros and cons next. Alright guys, so it's time to give it its final taste test of Rainbow Six Siege's Black Ice. So here we go. Cheers everyone to blackberry, pear, vanilla. Okay, as always, just like I said in the beginning, it's got a very blackberry taste with the combination of vanilla, and then later on you do get hit with the pear tasting. So it's already combining and having evenly flavored distributions, in which I quite enjoyed. And especially even with the name Black Ice, I think this will go really great when it's cold. Like if you have a cold drink of this, oh, this would hit differently, I bet you. So let's move to the pros on this. thanks to our boy Jeff Notes in the corner that I have put it on now. So the pros to this on Black Ice is that it's going to be good flavor distribution, and then of course great tasting of the pear, the blackberry, and the vanilla. I think that's a great combination on both three, and great tasting. So that's why it's such a great level to be in the B tier category, and of course not your average C tier category. And then the smell and the powder is actually pretty good. I do give it to them. The smell is like pretty like, ooh, it smells good. In the shaker cup, I think it's a little less, so I'll probably put the powder way better than the shaker cup smell. Do I have to say any cons to this? At the moment, I really don't have any cons. I mean, right now I don't have any like, you know, like aftertaste. Now at the moment, there's nothing really like bad about the con for this, so I'm gonna say there's no cons to me. I enjoyed it. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the pros and cons. Thank you, Jeff, for writing down those notes. So let's give it its final point ranking system. Since it's right behind White Elephant and underneath Gummy Shark, I don't think I'm gonna give it the 5.5 because that would be over around like, you know, White Elephants, and I don't think it's gonna get the half a point. I think it's just gonna stay around the same area where Gummy Shark is, but I think I'd rather have Black Ice over Gummy Shark for sure, but it's gonna be in the same area category of pointing system, which I'm gonna give an 8.5 out of 10, a simple 8.5 out of 10. No 8.55, just an 8.5. I think that's reasonable for Black Ice for right now. Until I hit that 2.0 flavoring, ooh, that could go up in the rankings or even potentially even down, but I feel like this would go up in the rankings if I had the 2.0 version. But yeah, that's really about it, guys, for today's GFUEL review. Pretty good, not so disappointing today, unlike our other two, and we actually have a B this time. So, as always, thanks to our partner GameHive. Make sure you guys check them out at gamehive.gg and use my partner code TECH to get 25% off your order. As always, you can shop GFUEL samples for $1.99 each and free shipping over $25 over. Because without them, I wouldn't be able to review Black Ice and all these other flavors that I will be coming out soon. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Comment, like, subscribe, and do all that. So and let me know if you guys enjoyed this flavor because I liked it. And if you disagree with me, I want to hear it. I want to hear what's so bad about it. So yeah, Tech out.